that was amazing, Joey. Thank you so much for that. You've inspired us and given us an awful lot to think about. It is now time to hand out the FinTech Cup Awards. There are 4 awards, 3 People's Choice Awards, and then 1 grand prize. And to help me do this, I'd like to invite to the stage Christine Duhaime, Executive Director of the Digital Finance Institute, and Jerry Gates, President and CEO of Payments Canada.
Hey, good morning.
So the first category that we're handing out is the People's Choice Awards. The results are in, and we have 3 winners. The third place in the FinTech Cup People's Choice Awards and recipient of $2,500, Christine?
Mm-hmm. Yep. The winner is Cerebri.
And come on up, guys, when you're, there you go.
This is so nice. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think so.
Photo.
Congrats again.
Thank you.
All right, and second place in the FinTech Cup People's Choice Awards, recipient of $5,000, Christine?
The winner is Payment Rails. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, great job. Congratulations, great job. Come on the side of you. Do you want the envelope?
Congratulations. And the winner of the FinTech Cup People's Choice Award, recipient of $10,000, Christine?
And the winner is MindBridge. Félicitations.
Thank you.
T'as bien fait.
Congratulations.
Selfie now?
Yes, I want to do selfie. Sorry.
Good for you.
Selfie time.
Selfie time.
I'll do the selfie. I'm sorry, guys. All right, it's coming.
Everyone coming
Do you
in.
want them behind you?
Come on, Amanda.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Oh, wait. I didn't take the photo. There you go. There you go.
Nice. Okay. And now it's time to hand out the coveted FinTech Cup. The grand prize of $20,000 goes to...
Okay, we want to see this winner run up.
Yeah.
The winner is FinAI. Come on, let's get some jogging. Yeah. Woo. Oh, congratulations. Well done.
Congrats. Congratulations.
Great job. Photo op. Yeah.
That's great. We're
No
going to
problem.
a ridiculous point.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
that's amazing. Thank you.
All right, a big round of applause, please, for all of our winners. They're all amazing.
Thank you.
And now we're going to turn it over to the Chair of Payments Canada, Eileen Mercier. Please join me in welcoming her.
I've got a lot of people to thank. It's such an honor to be here with all of you and an honor to be part of such a fantastic event. The first thank you goes to Amanda Lang. You did such a great job as our host again this year. You've quickly become so much a part of our event, and we really hope you're around for the next one. So thank you very much, Amanda. The other thank you and big round of applause goes to our wonderful guest speakers and panelists over the last 3 days. It's just been so exciting to hear all of this. I just can't imagine how we could have done any of this without you. So thank you very much to all of our speakers and panelists. The other thank you goes to our sponsors. We are a nonprofit corporation in the public interest, and without sponsors, we simply could not deliver an event like this. So thank you so much for your support. It's just been invaluable. So thank you all. When I became chair of Payments Canada in July of 2015, I knew only imperfectly what the challenges that we were going to confront would be, but I did know how vital success would be to Canada's financial system and to the country as a whole. We also knew the imperative of bringing together the entire ecosystem to meet these challenges. This is not for us alone. We're thrilled to see it's so well represented here. I would like to thank all the Payments Canada staff. You're doing important and excellent work. I get prouder and prouder every day to wear my little logo when I can remember to bring it. Thank you for the people who have bags of these for me. Modernization is just the foundation for the success of the entire financial system as we go forward. We are hoping to provide the means to unlock hidden value in the Canadian economy. I think about all the small and medium-sized businesses that we heard about during one of the panels, and there is so much value there that we need to get at and unlock, and we're going to need everybody's help to get those kinds of people to the table, the underserved, the underbanked, the people that we need to get at so that we can actually bring this value to the fore. I'd like to specifically give a lot of thanks to the entire conference team. Payments Canada is not a very big organization. Putting together an event like this is hugely impressive. I just can't wait to see what they can do next year. So thank you to the team. We covered a lot of ground over the last 2.5 days. We heard a lot about collaboration between established players and new entrants, between regulators and fintechs. And I think the second key theme that we heard about was pace. We've heard a lot about how much things are changing, and the pace of this change is going to be unbelievable. And it's going to differentiate us if we can adapt ourselves to that pace of change. It's pace that's going to define our success as an ecosystem and as a thriving trading nation. And I say this looking squarely at ourselves at Payments Canada too. We need to regularly look at the timetable of modernization and assess if there are things we can prioritize that would enable new levels of collaboration. This year we heard a lot also about reducing payment friction. But to get there, we need to also reduce the friction that challenges and slows collaboration amongst us. The desire to innovate together is clear, but it's not quite enough. The time that it takes from desire to work together until productive cooperation is still too long, and the road is still too fraught with barriers. We need to make collaboration instantaneous, plug and play. In Jerry Gates' opening remarks, he noted that this event is a good indication of the vibrancy and importance of payments in Canada, and I agree with that. I'd like to point out that this is the first time that the number of delegates representing Payments Canada system participants are outnumbered by those who are not, and by a large margin. I think it's safe to say that this has been the largest gathering of the entire Canadian payments ecosystem ever, and that's a big deal. So thank you to everyone for coming this year. I am thrilled by both the quantity and diversity of interest in this year's event. And I truly hope to see everyone in 2018 here again in Toronto next May. I think one of Canada's strongest competitive assets is our collaborative spirit. We have to harness that with speed and efficiency if we're going to lead on the global stage. It's been fantastic to be a part of this year's conference and to see and feel the optimism and ambition in this room, and especially to help us realize the outcome of modernization. We have alignment and momentum, and now we have to accelerate. So thank you very much. Amanda, back to you.
Well, I think Eileen summed up pretty brilliantly the task at hand. I just have one thought. We've heard a lot about innovation over the last couple of days from key players in all parts of this ecosystem. And innovation can take many forms. It can be technology-led, the art of the possible. That can have pitfalls. I point to the Segway. It can be consumer-driven. You don't know you need it, but then it appears and you need it. And I would point to Uber. But it can also be just decided upon. We don't often acknowledge this, but my favorite example is Chrysler, which produced this crazy car that allowed people to have more than 3 children called the minivan. And when they first designed it, it was universally hated. It was hated internally, it was hated by focus groups. And Lee Iacocca said, "I don't care, I'm making it." And it became its best-selling vehicle for many, many years. So there's a combination of those 3 things that have to go on. I think the analogy that Lib made yesterday to the dawn of the internet, we didn't know what it was for, and it was a permissionless form of innovation. The opposite is true here. We know exactly what it's for, and it's very permission-full. So the task at hand here is very complicated, but the types of innovation will all come together in this collaborative way, and I'm left with this great sense of optimism at the people involved, because this is important, folks. Change is upon us, and I feel pretty good that the group of folks in this room will get it done. It's been a great pleasure to be with you all. We thank you for being here for the summit. This brings us to a close. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and we'll see you again soon.